This video is called Will Worship Part 2. There is a lot of will worship going on in our world. There is a lot of reverence for and respect for and honor for free will. Now, there are those in life who do not believe that we have a free will. I am not one of them. I know that we do have a free will. However, I do not revere free will as the be-all, end-all that a lot of people do. Why? It's because of this. In the current reality that we live in, framed by and fed off of the tree, literal or metaphorical, of the knowledge of good and evil, human beings are constantly faced with the choice to choose between good and evil. Not only that, but they're constantly faced with the choice to decide what is good and what is evil before they choose it. With many very different sources chiming in to try to convince them what is good and what is evil. It's just a big mess. Enter the free will. Was this God's plan? Is this the way human beings are supposed to live? Constantly trying to figure out what's good, what's not, and then how to choose it? No, that was not God's plan. That is not the original design for human beings. The original design for human beings, if you read the Bible, was to have a free will without the knowledge of good and evil. The knowledge and the awareness of the split between good and evil only came after they ate, whether it was a literal eating or a metaphorical eating, I do not know. But the knowledge of the split between good and evil only came after they partook of the tree, real or metaphorical, of the knowledge of good and evil. Hence, mankind's free will has been stuck in that reality, that sick and twisted reality ever since. So great, Jesse, you say that's a sick and twisted reality, so what's the option? What's the alternative? The alternative is life. People want life. You want life. I want life. Everybody goes where they see the most life, whether it's in church, whether it's in camping and hiking, drinking beer with the boys, sewing, knitting, having a farm, traveling the world, having a lot of sex, doing drugs, doing whatever, extreme sports, doing whatever it is that people do where they see the most life. In music, people see a lot of life in music, creating music, going to bars, playing pool, rock and roll, whatever it is, wherever people see the most life, that's where they go. Guaranteed. That tells me that we were created for life. We were not created to be in this constant struggle of trying to figure out what's right, what's wrong, trying to be good. That is not what we were created for. And that is not the reality that we were intended to be in with our free will. Do we have a free will? Yes. Was it intended or created to operate in this present reality, partaking of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil? Not at all. It was only intended to operate in a realm of pure life.